Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I didn't miss my intro. No. For some reason, my VLC had the Stardew Valley Overture on repeat. So, came back in, sat down, put my headphones back on, and heard that it was still playing the intro song. So, okay, cool. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry for missing the first one. Kids started calling out, so I had to go sort them. All right, welcome on in, welcome on in, welcome on in. I have to source out this camera and then press this button, and you see farther. Okay, let's move you over here. Get some extra length there. Move that back a bit. That down there, and then we get the Eyes of Daisy. Welcome to the stream, Eyes of Daisy. Look at that happy face. Happy, happy, happy face. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome on in. Scrolling up, scrolling up. Welcome on in, Vicky and Ocean. Thank you for the semi-riot. Vicky, congrats on the 473. Technically, I was late. I hit go live. Welcome on in. Welcome in, Dragon, 3-year-old adult, Willow Girl, Nightbot, Eames, Adrian, Techno, Disco Chicken, Red Sheep, and Whisperer. Thank you for the 21 months of support. Evening, everyone. Welcome back into the bait. Oh, and hold up, let's combine these two because there's another 21 months of Stanham. Thank you both for the 21 months. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your Gordon and Daisy emotes. Your rare siege, your ad for viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Daisy, say thank you. Good girl. Welcome on in, Pemini Noob. We've got a little bit of code that we're looking at to begin with. A YouTube fan for years, and you're here on your first stream. Welcome on in. You see the magic happen live. Welcome on in. Welcome in, Jezzacots. I'm going to start missing names, aren't I, as I try to remember who already acknowledged. Sebastianator. Welcome in. All right, let's go from there, shall we? Yes, this is a Daisy. All right, scrolling down the bottom. Oh, what was that question I just saw? Crowspiracy theories. Is this Crow info becoming a video? It will become a video, but it won't be till next week. Because I'm not going to have time to edit it until next week. Tomorrow morning we are heading away, and then we're back the following Tuesday. So no stream on Wednesday, no stream next Monday. The next stream after this one will be next Wednesday. So it will be a video, just not fast. And Guardian, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes, your rare siege, your ad-free viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for not letting your prime go to waste, and well done on having a prime number of months. Okay. So, Crow misinformation. Let's set the scene. There was a Reddit post that I saw recently. This one here, entitled "What?" I started a new playthrough and got an ancient seed at my first day. I want to restart the game now. I don't know why they want to restart the game now. You can't I don't know why. This picture doesn't even make sense. They must have got the ancient seed from somewhere else, like the mountain. They're here to plant it, but that's not the one that you plant. And you don't get an ancient seed from the farm. But anyway, they got an ancient seed on the first day. And then coming down here, don't put the seed before the scarecrow. And here's some crow information. The seed before a scarecrow is okay, but only plant 14 other crops. So we've got some information here, like 15 crops total. You can have up to 15 crop plants on your farm at a time and not have it be attacked by crows. Once you plant 16, the crows have a chance to get triggered overnight. Yes, cool. That's not the information that we're talking about. If we come down here, there's this here. Also, after 15, only the new crops have a chance of getting attacked. Your first 15 will never be attacked by crows, I believe. If you destroy any of the first 15 and replant it, it does not act as a rolling window and the 16th crop can still be attacked. That is... I need to move that because let's just move some of this junk here that I need to have a proper tidy up. You didn't see anything. Actually, they can say that. That's the rogue drink. Yes, Daisy. So that is some interesting information there. That I have not seen anything that suggests that is true. So I pop in. Nah, the crows can attack any crop once they are triggered. And then Late Dawn, who's put that there, said, I've been lied to, and links to a video. And we'll have a look at this video soon. And some extra information down here. This person responding not with they respond to the wrong person unless it was changed 1.6, and you can cite a changelog proving it. You are incorrect. Crows never attack wild seeds or wild seed crops. We weren't talking about wild seeds or wild seed crops, but even that is we'll be looking at that. So that's the claim that we've got here. And we'll look at the video. So that's the history behind this. Now I'm going to, in order for the video that I'm going to make on this, I'm going to have the video as the previous source. I won't show the Reddit post. Bye, Daisy. Now I had a plan of how I was going to do this. That's a good question, Rainey. So we're going to do this as I saw a interesting claim on how crows work. It's on this video here. From Salmets, one tip for every crafting recipe in Stardew Valley. Let's have a look.
So you know how you're allowed to plant 15 crops before there's a risk of scarecrows? Planting a 16th crop does start the risk of scarecrows, but only for that 16th crop. Whatever first 15 crops were planted won't be attacked. So if you have split crop fields, you don't need to cover whatever crops were first. Just cover what's after 15. The deluxe scarecrow has twice the radius of a regular.
So the information about deluxe scarecrow. Yeah, that's he's on different information there. So there, claiming that these 15 are safe no matter what, and that anyone that would plant over here after the first 15 those are the ones at risk of being crowed. Now, Sal has good information. Sal Ment's good Stardew Valley content creator, good videos. I don't think he's right in this case. And yes, there's a risk of scarecrows. That's been called out a few times down here. There was one... There's a response down here. Where's his response? Got to get the responses to load. Here. The risk of scarecrows is low, but never zero. Ah, no, it wasn't that one. Is it? Yeah. So you know how you can plant 15 crops before there's a risk of scarecrows? Listen. Anyway, we won't tease there much. So, the claim that the first 15 crops are safe and anyone from the 16th on are the ones that can be eaten. So, the best way to test that is to go in game and test that. So, let's do that. We're going to do that in... We're going to do this in Smappy because I want to sleep with tent kits. So let's bring up a Smappy session, shall we? Here is Smappy. You can tell because I've got the mod configuration down there. Let's go new. Go standard farm, skip intro. Let's make it look like me. Boom, 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 done. Reduce and move speed back down. Okay, so the best way to test this is to test it. Let's get some parsnip seeds. Doesn't have to be parsnip, but we're going parsnip. Let's clear out a space. I don't trust the stone. Off we go. So, 15 seeds. Right now, there is a 0 chance that a crow will come to strike because we've only got 15. Cool. All well and good so far. Now, we'll come over here. Clear out some debris, and let's plant a 16th seed. Oh no, we now have a chance of crows. So if I was to sleep right now and sleep on through, is there a risk of crows? Trick question. These are seeds. A crow will never come and try to eat a crop at the seed stage. Okay, now. Ah, that's the wrong game. That one. Yes, sorry. That one. Cool, just removing the jittery. Okay, so now that they're watered, now we have the chance of crows coming. So, if I sleep and a crow comes, according to the claim, only this one can be eaten and these ones will be fine. Oh, let's go to sleep until we have some crows come. No crow there. I don't want to... I want to sleep to the left, sorry. No crows. Go. No crows. No crows. Keep it going. Crows can show up in the rain. Grass comes on in. Oi! Go away. We want to see. There's science happening. Grass, get away from my science. Still no crows. Now, there's a reason for this that I'll cover a bit later. Because we've slept for ages and we've had no crows. And tomorrow's the festival. We'll go to the end of the season and then we'll restart. We could increase our crop count, but we need to see... We need to give the first 15 the maximum chance of being hit in order to prove this properly. No crows. So have we had the chance for crows? We've gone half a season with no crows. Are these first 15 immune? And they've only been... Crows have only been interested in those, but they're immune. Get back. Science zone, no grass allowed. I see you sneaking up in there. Am I my own scarecrow? Tomorrow's the festival. Alright, I'll enable that. Go away, Marnie. I'll enable that once we're done this section, Sophie. Aha! Aha! A crow ate one of the original 15. A crow came, ate this, busted. So we are going to have a look into how crows actually work. So there's some misinformation about crows around. Let's look at how they actually work. Let's clear up any misinformation there. So we've just seen that a crow can eat one of the first 15. The best way to look to see how crows work. Let's go to the code. In the code, there is a method here called, would you look at that? Add crows. I think this is the right place to look at. add crows, one reference. This is called in the day update of the farm. So when the things try to spawn on the farm, when weeds spread, and there's this method here called add crows. I'll go through the implementation here. So what this method does, let's go through line by line. It tracks the number of crops that you have on the farm. So crops are held on hoe dirt, which are held in terrain features. Go through all terrain features looking for the hoe dirt and looking for hoe dirt that has a crop in it. For each one of those, increment this number. This counts the number of crops you currently have growing on the farm. Scarecrow positions. Go through every object that is outside in your farm, outside on your farm. If it is a scarecrow, then save those positions. So scarecrows have a list of tiles that contain all of the scarecrows. Cool. This one here, potential crows. The number of crows that could potentially spawn. Math.min, so take the smaller number of 4 or number of crops divided by 16. So if you have 15 crops, 15 divided by 16 is less than 0. And the way that the math works when it's two integers is that it just rounds down. It cuts off, it truncates, takes off everything after the decimal point. So 0.825, is that it? 15 divided by 6, that's wrong. 15 divided by 16, 0.9375. Cut off all that, returns 0. 15 crops, potential crows is 0. Less than 1. Yes, I mean less than 1. When you have 16 crops, 16 divided by 16 is 1. So as soon as you plant your 16th crop, potential crows becomes 1. When you plant your once you have planted your 32nd crop, potential crows is 2. Then 48, and then once you have planted at least, what's 16 times 4? 64. Once you have planted your 64th crop and onwards up until your 10,000th, if there's room for that on the farm, which there isn't, you only ever get 4. Because you get the smaller number of 4 and this here. So only, even if your entire farm is covered with crops, you can only ever get 4. A maximum of 4 crows. Then, go into a loop. So this is for each potential crow that we have. This here, a 30% chance. So if not, the number is less than there, then continue. There is a 70% chance that this is all that happens. And the crow, the potential crow, doesn't hit. 30% chance that it continues to carry on, which is quite low. Every night when we had those 16 crops out there, one potential crow, and then a 70% chance that it just does nothing. Gone. Okay, if you get your potential crow and you hit that 30%, what happens? Attempts less than 10, attempts plus. Try 10 times. This loop here will happen 10 times, potentially. Get a random terrain feature. Terrain feature is a collection. It's all of the hoe dirt on the farm. It's all the trees. It's all the grass. And it's all the flooring. Get a random terrain feature out of that. If the feature is not hoe dirt, so say it finds a tree, say it finds a tile filled with grass, continue. That attempt failed. Add 1 to the attempts, carry on attempt number 2. So if the crow finds 7 trees and 3 bits of grass, the crop gives up. If you have a lot of grass, if you have a lot of trees, if you have a lot of flooring, it's hard for a crop to find the hoe dirt. Okay, the crow has now found hoe dirt. If there is no crop growing in that hoe dirt, then continue on to the next attempt. If there is a crop in the hoe dirt, but it is in the first phase, if it is still in the seed phase, if it is still if it's like this, if it has yet to sprout, then the crop ignores it. A crop will never eat seeds. A crop will only ever eat something that is growing, something that has sprouted. So if a crop stays at the seed phase for multiple days, for example, ancient fruit, you plant on day 1, you water it, it's still shown as a seed on the second day. So an ancient seed cannot be eaten on the first day because it is still in the seed phase. So up here, stage 1, if it's still in stage 1, it can't be eaten. Crop.currentphase.value is less than or equal to 1. That's the phase of when you first put it into the ground. Okay, the crow has found hoe dirt with a crop in it that is growing. Okay, we're down here. Look to see if this tile is within range of the scarecrows. So it's got a copy of all of the scarecrow positions up here, if you're in range of the scarecrow. So go through all of the tiles and scarecrow positions, get the effective radius for that scarecrow so it's bigger if it's deluxe. If the tile is within range of a scarecrow, then say increment the number of crows a scarecrow has scared off and break. These here will continue. This one is break. This means stop attempting. If the crow chooses hoe dirt that has a growing crop in it, but that tile is within range of a scarecrow, break. The crow is scared off, it stops looking, and no crop is eaten. Okay, the crow has found some hoe dirt with a growing crop in it and not in range of a scarecrow, then destroy the crop and spawn the crow. And then break. It's eaten the crop and it's done. The method here to get random, it looks at terrain features. It looks at the entire collection of hoe dirt, trees, grass, and flooring. There is nothing in here that limits it, that protects the first 15. Like this here, it's got the dictionary that passes in. All this does is grab something at a random element. In the dictionary, grab it at a random entry, at a random index. Nothing in here limits the first 15. So that is how crows spawn. Now there was something else that I saw around crows. Another thing that is worth looking at. Actually, before we go into that, we're wondering where the with the idea that the first 15 were safe. I asked Sal about that and asked if I could look at his video on stream as well, and he kindly said yes. Is that he could have swore it was on the wiki at some point. Now, I did start to have a look at the history, but I didn't get enough time to look at the entire history. But looking at the wiki, what does this say? Every night there is a chance that crows will eat crops, including fiber seeds, on the farm. Crows will not eat crops grown from wild seeds, seeds themselves, i.e. crops planted that day, or crops within range of one or more scarecrows. For every 16 crops rounded down, a crow may try to eat a crop. This is maxed at 4 crows. Each crow has a 30% chance of attempting to eat. A crow attempting to eat a crop will try 10 times to find an eligible crop. A crow chooses a random tile on the farm that is either tilled, contains a tree, contains grass, or has flooring on it. Note, this is done after overnight untilling. If this tile contains a crop that has grown beyond seeds, the crow will stop looking. If the crop is in range of a scarecrow, the crow will be scared off. Otherwise, the crow will eat the crop. Note that crows will eat dead crops left over from previous seasons. Each crow will only eat one crop, but may continue to hop around and peck at the ground afterwards. This animation is purely cosmetic. Before scarecrows are unlocked, the only way to ensure no crows appear is to plant at most 15 crops at one time. This implies that the initial 15 parsnip seeds provided by Lewis can all be safely planted. Harvesting them gives the player enough experience to reach farming level 1 and unlock scarecrows. However, planting just one additional crop, even wild seeds or a crop at the seed stage, can trigger crows. Note that there are no crows on the Ginger Island farm, so this section does not apply to crops that are planted there. I think that it was a misinterpretation of this paragraph here that caused the idea that the first 15 are always safe. But as we have seen from in-game, the first 15 can be chosen. As soon as a crow attempts to eat a crop, any growing crop is in danger. Now, there's another section up here. This one here. Crows will not eat crops grown from wild seeds. Wild seeds are the seasonal forage seeds. Spring seeds, summer seeds, fall seeds, winter seeds. So the claim here is that crows will not eat crops grown from wild seeds. That is sort of true. What do I mean by that? Let's have a look. So let's come and clear this out. What I'm going to do. So the reason why it took so long for a crow to eat one of our crops is because I have a lot of trees and grass. So a crow tries 10 times to find hoe dirt with a growing crop in it. Well, those 10 times, well, firstly, it has to hit that 30% chance, and then it's got to find that there's a lot of grass and trees. It is highly likely that the crows were not finding any crops because they were getting confused by the trees and the grass. So to make the crops more likely, three, two, one. Three, two, one. Let's clear out everything, shall we? This was a debug command. Debug space clear farm just clears everything. So for this one, let's go crazy. Because we're no longer looking to see whether spring. No longer looking at the first initial 15. So we just need a whole bunch down. Now, forage seeds like this are different. They can grow the seasonal forage. But the forage that they grow is determined once they are fully grown. So if I use Smappy here and do the controls, if we do grow crops, number pad 2, they grow into a random forage from the season. So the question is, will a crow eat a crop grown from wild seeds? We have crops grown from wild seeds on the farm. Let's set the day back. No. Oh, look. What's the button? 2. No crows. No crows. If a crow was to spawn and hit that 30% chance, it is highly likely that they find a tile, because there's nothing else on the farm now. So it seems that crows aren't growing these crops. Crows aren't eating these crops grown from wild seeds. So that is true. However, it doesn't paint the entire picture. Debug, clear farm. Now, let us... There's no lettuce in the game. I'm going to press that down. There we go. Let us plant this again. But this time let's water it. So crops are being watered. Still seed stage. So these seeds are immune because it's still the seed stage. Still seed stage. Tomorrow's festival. Urgh. Hate that. Okay, they have sprouted. And there's definitely enough there to spawn some crows. Go away, grass, we are doing science. Oh, look, it's raining. This grass really wants to encroach in our experimentation. Grass, go away. Oi! This is something I didn't test before. Let's add some parsnips. Because we know for sure that crows can eat the parsnips. I think we're just not hitting the 30% chance. I think we need to... And they're fully grown. Okay. We're scaling up. You are not helping my testing here, game. Welcome, piano. Move speed, infinite health. I've gone mad. Really hard to get everything planted when you're running this fast. I think we've got more than 64 here. Maximum chance of crows. Yeah, two different kinds of mad there. Going mad with power and then going mad that it's really hard to plant those and running really fast. Okay, we are again going to use the weather to sprout these. One more, I believe. Oh, it's really raining. Okay, let's get some sprouting wild seeds. Boom. Do we have any crows? No, we've yet to have any crows. Let's throw in some of these. Water them so that they sprout. Can I please click in there, please? Thank you. I'm starting to think that I was wrong for the forage crops. Can't be. No grass allowed. Sorry, no grass allowed. Sorry. Sorry. Can't win with this grass. Hmm. Surely by now crows would have hit. If it was valid to hit these, surely crows would have hit. Is my hypothesis for this wrong? That is possible. Because the reason why I think that these can be hit is this just looks for dirt, hoe dirt, with crops in it. If we go to the save file, now as soon as the crow finds the... If the crow has found a tile with that crop in it, I've got no scarecrows. It would just eat it. Come on, notepad. Try again. My notepad plus plus sometimes struggles with opening these save files. Right, here we go. Here's the save file. If we format that for XML and close down all the tags, come to saved game, locations, farm. Farm has these terrain features that we're looking at before. So in these, they have a location. They have a type, so in this case, hoe dirt. All of ours are going to be hoe dirt. And see, we have a crop. And in the crop, we have a current phase. And that current phase is 1. If current phase value is less than or equal to 1. So it's hitting that and continuing. Interesting. So it might not just... I think I know why. It's working a little bit differently than what I expected it to. I'm going to plant two seeds and just 2 seeds. We're going to plant parsnip and a wild seed. I'm going to water them both and sleep. We're then going to go back to the save file and we're going to format it and close it down, close down all the tags, and then come into locations, farm, terrain features, and now we've got 2 items here. Both of those are hoe dirt. One of them is on 58.19, the other one is on 57.19. So this is the one on the left, this is the one on the right. This is the one with the parsnip. Parsnip has a current phase of 1. And the wild seed also has a current phase of 1. Where one is sprouted and one isn't. I'm looking at the wrong thing. the... I see. Yeah. Current phase, 0. I looked at the wrong thing before. Current phase, 0. Current phase, 1. And we're looking at current phase. Both of these are immune right now. This here and this here, they're both immune. So the seed phase and the phase immediately after the seed phase are immune. The parsnip has phases. Phase 0, phase 1, phase 2, fully grown. This one here. The forage, phase 0, phase 1, fully grown. Because the seed phase and the phase after are immune, and because a forage crop does not mature like any other crop. Any other crop, like the parsnips, stay planted in the ground to be picked up. You can walk over them. They're still in the hoe dirt. A forage crop gets converted to an above ground object, above ground forage. You can't walk through it. It's like the forage that has been spawned around the map. It is no longer in the hoe dirt. When the forage crop matures, it is completely immune from crows, and because they only have 2 phases, a phase 0 and a phase 1, and both of those phases are immune, then the wild seeds are immune from crow attacks. Crops with only 2 phases are immune. Well, until they're fully harvested. And because forage crops have a unique behavior when they're fully foraged, when they're fully grown, that means they're fully immune. Any other crops, so they have 4 grow phases and 1 harvest phase. The harvest phase, they're susceptible to crow attacks. The first 2, they're immune, and any other ones, including the final forage phase. So if a crop only had a seed and a fully grown, then they would be fully immune. If it looked like this, it would be fully immune. Interesting. Now, there is one scenario. No, it's not even that. I was about to say there is one scenario that a forage crop can be eaten. Anyone have any idea of what I'm thinking of? You have an extra phase after the seed sprouts to rear-crow. You know, not just an extra day, an extra phase. So going back to ancient fruit. Ancient fruit have 9 full days of being immune. They're immune over these 2 days and over these 7 days. It's only when the ancient fruit sprouts to here that you need to put the scarecrows on them. The other big common crop, the star fruit, have 5 days that they're immune. And in these days that they're susceptible. The weird fairy forage, yes, that's what I was thinking of. So there is something unique, another unique thing around forage crops. Go away. I want... what do I want? I want speed. I want speed down. Just put a bomb down. And this is around crops, forage crops and fairies. So this is mentioned in the this is mentioned in a short that I put out about fairies. This is going to be mentioned or heavily used in my upcoming video about marrying Krobus as early as I possibly can. And that a fairy will never target a wild seed crop. But they can grow wild seed crops incidentally. So if this parsnip gets hit by a fairy, then all these ones here will grow at the same time. And they'll grow as forage crops. Fully grown, in-ground forage crops. Normally when a forage crop grows, it pops above the ground. But if a fairy hits it, they're still in the ground. Let's have a look. I need a fairy. Night events. There is a fairy on this save, so I want it to be sunny tomorrow, and we want the day to be 25th. Also, see if you can spot me. Where did I go? The tent's disappeared, and so have I. So I targeted the parsnip, and all these other ones around me will grow incidentally. This is fully grown. This is a fully grown forage crop. It's in the ground, I can walk over it. All of these, if I pick them up, are going to be horseradish. I've got some new ideas to sleep on. I'm picking up horseradish, and it gave me farming XP. So this is a... Hold up, I'm going to reload the day. Bellin, thank you for that sub. Welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes you received. You add reviewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for not letting your prime go to waste. Well done on having a prime number of months. So this is a fully grown wild seed crop in the ground. It is, if we come back to here, this time let's keep locations open, closed in buildings, characters, objects, keep terrain features open. This time they have a phase of 2. They are in this phase. They are susceptible to crops. They are susceptible to crows, except they're not. It's already redeemed, Sophie. There's only one redemption of it, a stream. So no one else can redeem it. I'm almost done here. I'll bring it up then. So they're susceptible to crows, except they're not. Because this comes down to the order of things. If I... Where's my cursor? If I sleep one more day. So these are fully grown. If I sleep one more day, they convert to above ground forage. They're no longer in the ground, I can't walk over them, and they're no longer all horseradish. The fairy happens after the day update. So the night that the fairy hits, the crows have attempted to come first, and they've seen seeds. They've seen current phase of 0, they haven't eaten anything. Then the fairy comes, gets them into that weird state where you can harvest them in the all horseradish. Then if you sleep again, the conversion to above ground forage happens before the crows come. And then the crows come, they see above ground forage, they ignore it. A crow will never eat a wild seed. Oops. Go away. A crow will never eat a wild seed, no matter what. Cool. I've got something on Reddit I need to go correct. There is no explicit check for a crow to avoid a forage crop. Correct, piano. It's just as to how... It's because the forage crops only have 2 phases and they're both immune. And then the fully grown phase is converted to another immune state. Neat. Good question. Good questions. So Piano asks, if the crow chooses a forage crop, does it fail and stop subsequent crow spawns? And Ocean asking, do these crops contribute to the count of 16 to trigger crows? Let's go have a look at both of those, because I can answer those at the same time. So back into add crows. So as we've just looked at, a forage crop, so when it is a crop and when it is growing, a forage crop will never have a current phase value greater than 1. So if the crow chooses a bit of dirt that has a forage crop growing in it, it will always come into here and it will continue and try again looking for something else. It will go on to its next attempt. And do these crops contribute to the count of 16? If we come up here where the number of crops increase, it is just interested if the crop is not null. And if we come over here, in the hoe dirt, for the forage crop, the crop is not null. So the seeds, even if the seed itself is immune from crows, it still contributes to the number of crops that it finds, and it still contributes to the number of potential crows that you'll get. Hopefully that answers everything. Cool. At the moment, I'm on the previous day. This here is from the previous day. So this is from when they were in the strange state. Where'd my cursor go? There. "15 wild seeds and 1 other seed that could get eaten." Yes. The only crops that count is on the farm. This entire add crows method is on the farm, and it looks at the terrain features, the hoe dirt, the crops that are on the farm. The Ginger Island farm has its own class. Locations, Island West. This is the farm, the Ginger Island farm map. And if we look for crows in here, it just brings us back to farm. Come to Island West and I do the search for current document or crow. Won't find anything. Just the farm. Just crows, just crops growing on the farm. Okay. Garden pots. Garden pots are not in terrain features. Garden pots are in if we go to the game location. This is where the terrain features collection is defined. Go to definition on game location. Also in game location is another collection called objects. Actually, the easiest way to prove this is to blow up everything. Let's plant a couple of things here. And let's get a couple of garden pots. Bear with me. Come on. Okay. Two bits of hoe dirt, 2 garden pots. Save file. Format XML. Close down buildings, close down characters. So we have objects and we have terrain features. So terrain features, grass. We can see here that grass is in that collection, interfering with our science. Hoe dirt with the parsnip in it. Hoe dirt with the forage crop in it. No other hoe dirt. We then come to objects, expand that out. We will see there's an indoor pot, and the indoor pot has hoe dirt inside it with the crop inside that. The other indoor pot also has the hoe dirt inside it with the forage crop inside that. Not directly in the terrain features collection. And the crows look at the terrain features collection. The crows cannot find dirt that's in a garden pot. Okay, I reckon we can go to maximum perfection now. Hopefully you enjoyed our lesson into crows and me discovering that my hypothesis was wrong. The crop fairy can't find garden pots either, no, for the same reason. Crop fairy looks at the terrain features collection. It doesn't look for hoe dirt inside a garden pot, which is in the objects collection. You did not enter at the end of stream, Takota. You entered at the end of a segment. We are transitioning into a maximum perfection now. And I've just updated the stream title. Alright, so, yep, Cryptic is up. Try to give other people a chance, Sophie. Where are we up to in maximum perfection? You look at this beautiful little character here. We are at Ginger Island. We have made it to the volcano. We are currently getting the nuts that we need to open the nut room. Where are we at with that? We're in winter 3. Please exchange what this charts thing is. You are good at cryptic crosswords, Sophie. And you can get the answers fast. And it's not fun for the rest of the stream if you're just providing the answers fast for every answer. Do it for some answers. Maybe a third of the answers. But the rest of them, let the rest of chat have a chance to work it out. I say that I'm getting this one fast. A lot of them you can get fast. Be right back. I'm being summoned by Knife Wife. Alright, we are heading across to the nut room. Debris War version 2 going on over in the island farm here. So with maximum perfection, I'm trying to get the maximum perfection percentage possible on a farm. It's not 100%. It is 197%. 1.6 put in something called perfection waivers. Spend 500,000 G, get 1% towards perfection. This unlocks once I can get into this room here. I need to get into this room and check the perfection tracker. That unlocks perfection waivers. I can buy perfection waivers until I reach 100%. So I need to keep my perfection progress low until I can get into this room, unlock the waivers, and purchase all the waivers that I can. Then I can get perfection normally. Perfection progress is shipping, is catching fish, so I haven't done any of that, is cooking, I haven't done any of that, is crafting. I was allowed to do one thing to keep my perfection progress the same, and that one thing has been dehydrators. If I have anyone maxed out, that is perfection progress, but I can always slingshot them down. If I have 2 levels, I'm allowed 1 level and 1 skill. As soon as I get a 2nd level, that is perfection progress. We are allergic to XP. I can't build the golden clock, I can't build obelisks. I can't complete all the monster eradications, I can't collect all the star drops. I can collect all but 1 of the star drops. So our current goal is to get into here. And we are at 54. We're actually at 55. Something weird that happens here. You collect 101 walnuts. So I've collected 55 out of 101. I need to collect 46 more. I can get into here and get to the perfection tracker. Golden walnuts are perfection progress. You need to collect 101. That is 3% perfection. That's where the 97 comes from. What was your question, Metalhead? I'm on Smappy still. Go away. Yes. We can do that, Metalhead. The first one is index 0. Okay, so what are our plans? We need 46 more nuts. What are our plans? We have 15 available with the frog. We have 15 with the frog. our next step is to unlock the east. So basically, I need to wait for the melon to grow. Avoiding, we're allergic to XP. So if I was to break the stone right here, I get mining XP. If I was to break, I don't have the axe on me. If I was to break this twig, I would get forage XP. If I was to break this weed, I get no XP. So we are letting the weeds take over. Stones, twigs, weeds, those can all spread. Stones and twigs spread as stones and twigs. Weeds only ever spread as weeds. Weeds are more likely to spread. So we're waiting for these weeds to spread, take over all this other debris, and then we can clear it out and be happy. If we blow up a stone with a bomb, we still get XP. If we blow up a twig with a bomb, we don't get XP. So we'll accept twigs spreading over stones, and then we can go around and bomb them. Horton, here's a who. Alright, cool, we can do that. So what I reckon we do, while I'm reciting Horton, here's a who, we can check for golden coconuts. And once we've checked for, once we've found a day that has good golden coconuts, then we can check for golden walnuts in the volcano. Before I get on with that though, let me just mention why we care about checking for golden coconuts. Right now, this tree has a coconut in it. I can shake this tree as much as I want and I will not get that coconut out of the tree. That is because my foraging is level 0. That coconut is a seed and you need foraging level 1 to shake seeds out of trees. However, I can eat a food that gives me a foraging buff, and that lets me shake the trees. I've got a limited amount of foraging food, so I'm going to go around each day and basically eat one of the foods, check to see if I get a golden coconut, and if I don't, reset the day, sleep for the next day, go again. If I shake it 534 times, it will fall over. But no more, because you've got to start again. Alright, Horton, Here's a Who by Dr. Seuss. On the 15th of May in the jungle of Nool, in the heat of the day, in the cool of the pool, he was splashing, enjoying the jungle's great joys, when Horton the elephant heard a small noise. So Horton stopped splashing, he looked towards the sound. That's funny, he thought, there's no one around. Then he heard it again, just a very faint help, as if some tiny person was calling for help. I'll help you, said Horton, but who are you? Where? He looked and he looked, he could see nothing there, but a small speck of dust floating past in the air. I say, Horton said, I never heard tell of a small speck of dust that is able to yell. So you know what I think? Well, I think that there must be someone on top of that small speck of dust. Some person of very small size, too small to be seen by an elephant's eyes. Some small person shaken with fear that will blow in the pool. He has no way to spare. I'll just have to help him, because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. So gently and using the graces of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air. He lifted the dust speck and carried it over, and placed it down safe on a very soft clover. Humph, humped a voice. 'Twas a sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in their pouch said hump too. Why, that speck is as small as the head of a pin. A person on that, why there never has been. Believe me, said Horton, I tell you sincerely, my ears are quite keen and I heard him quite clearly. I know there's a person down there, and what's more, quite likely there's 2, even 3, even 4. Quite likely a family for all that we know, a family with children just starting to grow. So please, Horton said, as a favour to me, try not to disturb them, just please let them be. I think you're a fool, laughed the sour kangaroo, and the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me too, the biggest blamed fool in the jungle of Nool, and the kangaroo splashed in the cool of the pool. Such terrible splashing, the elephant found, I can't let my very small persons get drowned. I've got to protect them, I'm bigger than they. He picked up the clover and hurried away. Through the jungle tree tops, the news quickly spread. I've got to come down here. He talks to a clover. He's out of his head. Just look at him walk with that speck on that flower. And Horton walked worrying almost an hour. Should I put the speck down? Horton thought with alarm. If I do, these small people could come to great harm. I've got to protect them. I'm bigger than they. So he picked up. I'm repeating the previous. Here he repeats the. There's got to protect them because after all, a person's a person, no matter how small. Then Horton stopped walking. The speak voice was talking. The voice was so faint he could just barely hear it. Speak up, please, he said. He put his ear near it. My friend, came a voice. You're a very fine friend. You've helped us all us folks in this dust but no end. You've saved all our houses, our ceilings, our floors. You've saved all our churches and grocery stores. You mean, Gordon Guards, you have buildings there too? Oh yes, came the voice, and I certainly do. I know, came the voice. I'm too small to be seen, but I'm mayor of a town that is friendly and clean. My town is called Whoville, for I am a Who, and us Who's all thankful and grateful to you. And Horton called back to the mayor of the town, Don't worry, you're safe now. I won't let you down. But just as he spoke to the voice on that speck, 3 big jungle monkeys climbed on Horton's neck. The Wickersham brothers came shouting, What rot! This elephant's talking to Who's who are not. There aren't any Who's and they don't have a mayor. And we're going to stop all this nonsense, so there. They snatched Horton's clover. They carried it off to a black-bottomed eagle named Vladikov. A mighty strong eagle of very swift wing. And he said, Would you kindly get rid of this thing? And before the poor elephant even could speak, the eagle flew off with a flower in its beak. Through the late afternoon and far into the night, that black-bottomed bird flapped his wings in fast flight, while Horton chased after with groans over stones that tattered his toenails and battered his bones. And he called, Please don't harm all my little folks, who have as much right to live as us bigger folks do. But far, far beyond him, the eagle kept flapping, and over his shoulder called back, Quit your yapping! I'll fly through the night. I'm a bird. I don't mind it. I'll hide this tomorrow where you'll never find it. And at 6:56 next morning he did it. It sure was a terrible place that he hid it. He dropped that small flower. He dropped that small clover somewhere inside of a great patch of clovers 100 miles wide. Find that, said the bird, but I think you will fail. And he left with a flip of his black-bottomed tail. I'll find it, said Horton. I'll find it or bust. I will find my friends on this small speck of dust. So clover by clover by clover with care, he picked up and searched them and called, Are you there? But clover by clover by clover, he found that the one that he sought for was just not around. And by noon, poor old Horton, more dead than alive, had picked, searched and piled up 905. Then, on through the afternoon, hour after hour, till at last, he found them on the 3 millionth flower. My friends, cried Horton, tell me, do tell. Are you safe? Are you sound? Are you whole? Are you well? Okay, so we've gotten through all of our grapes, and we've got 317 raisins. That's a lot of raisins. We need 8 raisins per Genoma hut per year. This can last us quite a few years. I'm not going to dehydrate the ancient fruit yet. We need to convert those to the ancient seeds. I've got 3. I can do up to 5 Junimo huts, which requires up to about 1,000 seeds. We might have to spend a day later just nursing a seed maker. 334 to go in. Over a day, 20 hours, 20 waking hours in the day, 360 60 ancient fruit a day. So I need about 6 days. The last week of winter we might just be nursing this seed maker. But in the meantime, we'll just keep loading this up each morning. Like that. We're sleeping till tomorrow to check the golden coconuts again. Night market has a garlic seed, so it's a good day to seed maker. True. Get it out early. Okay, where were we? He found the clover. Are you safe? Are you sound well? The mare called back to the elephant's ear. No, from down on the spec came the voice of the mare. We've really had trouble, much more than our share. When that black-bottomed birdie let go and we dropped, we landed so hard that our clocks have all stopped. Hey! Our teapots are broken, our rocking chair's smashed, and our bicycle tires all blew up when we crashed. So, Horton, please, came the voice of the mare. Or pleaded the voice of the mare. Will you stand by us who's while we're making repairs? Of course, Horton answered. Of course I will stick. I'll stick by you small folks through thin and through thick. Humph, humphed the voice. For almost 2 days you've run wild and insisted on chatting with persons who've never existed. Such carryings on in our peaceable jungle, we've had quite enough of your bellowing bungle. And I'm here to state, snapped the sour kangaroo, that your silly nonsensical game is all through. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me too. With the help of the Wickersham brothers and dozens of Wickersham uncles and Wickersham cousins and Wickersham in-laws whose help I've engaged, you're going to be roped and you're going to be caged. And as for the dustbeck, that we shall boil in a hot steaming kettle of bezelnut oil. Boil it, said Horton. No, that you can't do. It's all full of persons. I'll prove it to you. Mr. Mayor, Horton called. Mr. Mayor, you've got to prove now that you really are there. So call a big meeting, get every who out, make every who holler, make every who shout, make every who scream if you don't every who was going to end up in a bezelnut stew. So, down in the dustbin, the scared little mayor called a big meeting in Hoover Town Square. The people called loudly, they called out in fear. We are here, we are here, we are here, we are here. The elephant smiled, that was clear as a bell. You kangaroo surely heard that very well. All I heard, snapped the big kangaroo, was the breeze and the faint sound of wind in the far distant trees. I heard no small voices and you didn't either. And the young kangaroo in her pouch said, me neither. Grab him, they shouted, and cage the big dope, lasso his stomach with 10 miles of rope, tie the knots tight so they'll never shake loose, then dump that dumb speck in the bezelnut juice. Horton fought back with great vigour and vim, but the Wickersham gang were too many for him. Why did that golden coconut not drop? It's seeded. Tree. Golden coconut is 791. So if here I do a search for 0791, we do that for the entire solution. Is it no longer seeded? Did this move into wild trees? the wild trees data file. That's digging up artifact spot. Find all, just find all. Volcano dungeon, geode menu. It's moved. It's no longer seeded. I can't check on a day and then restart the day. I could restart the same day over and over. Let's confirm this. Wild trees. We'll search for 791. Seed drop items. Chance 0.1. And there's the golden coconut. So it's in here. Seed drop items for the chance. Seed drop items. Find all. If there's something in the seed drop items, try to get the drop game1.random. It uses game1.random. I believe at this point there is a random that has been initialized. No. Must have been on a previous patch. 1.5.6. Here's a previous patch. Tree, terrain features, tree, 791. It initialized a random just for it. In this line here. I might make a bug report for that, because there is a change of behavior. It could create that random to pass into there instead of just using game1.random. Then it would keep the golden coconut seeded. Restart the whole run. Okay, so we can just restart the same day. Okay, I'm going to carry on shaking the coconuts. I can do this on a day that has a lot of coconuts that drop. What do we count a big day for coconuts that drop? I really only need to get one golden coconut. It would be good to get more, but I only really need one. Once I crack one, more can appear in the volcano chests. So far today has been 3. 4. Though I can just focus on the farm. If I don't care about the trees over here, 3 on the farm I don't think is enough. Okay, the Wickersham gang were too many for him. They beat him, they mauled him, they started to haul him into his cage. We managed to call to them, don't give up, I believe in you all. A person's a person, no matter how small. And you very small persons will not have to die if you make yourselves heard. So come on now and try. The mayor grabbed a tom-tom. He started to smack it. And all over Hoovel, they whooped up a racket. What am I doing? Let's bring that up there. And we'll do that. They bet on tin kettles, they rattled brass cans and garbage pail tops, no cranberry cans. No, I don't need the forage buff, I just need to go check the number of coconuts we have available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. This is our reset day. And the mayor called up to the mad hullabaloo, "Hey Horton, how's this? Is our sound coming through?" And Horton called back, "I can hear you just fine, but the kangaroo's ears aren't as strong quite as mine. They don't hear a thing. Are you sure all your boys are doing their best? Are they all making noise? Are you sure every who down in Whoville is working? Quick, look through your town. Is there anyone shirking?" Through the town raced the mayor from the east to the west, but everyone seemed to be doing his best. Everyone seemed to be yapping or yipping. Everyone seemed to be yapping or yipping. Everyone seemed to be cheeping or chirping. It's not quite right, but oh well. But it wasn't enough, all this ruckus and roar. He had to find someone to help him make more. He raced through the town. He raced through the buildings. He searched floor to floor. And just as he thought he was getting nowhere and almost about to give up in despair, he suddenly burst through a door, and that mayor, nice, discovered a lurker quite hidden away in the Fairfax apartments, apartments 12J. A very small lurker named Jojo was standing, just standing, and bouncing a yo-yo, not making a sound, not a beep, not a chirp. And the mayor raced inside and he grabbed the young twerp. And he said to the lad, Mayor raced inside and he grabbed the young twerp. And he climbed with the lad up the Eisenberg Tower. "This," cried the mayor, "is our town's darkest hour. The time for all who's who have blood that is red to come to the aid of his country," he said. "We've got to make noises in greater amount, so open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts." This he spoke as they climbed. We got to the top. The lad opened his mouth and he shouted out, "Yop!" Beeping or bipping, that's it. And that yop, that one small extra yop put it over. Finally, at last, from the speck in that clover, their voices were heard. They ran out clear and clean. And the elephant smiled. Do you see what I mean? They've proved they are persons, no matter how small. And their whole town was saved by the smallest of all. The whole world was saved by the smallest of all. "How true, yes, how true," said the big kangaroo. "And from now on, do you know what I'm going to do? From now on, I'm going to protect them with you. From sun in the summer, from rain when it's foolish, I'm going to protect them, no matter how smallish." Ah. Okay, so we've got a golden coconut today. Seed makering. I want to go have a look in the... I want to go have a look in the volcano. See if we can grab ourselves another nut from a crate. No worries, Metal. Did you have the book in front of you, Waffles? Well, do you remember it too? I can do this one now if I wanted to. We're saving up our money for the east, for the Pirates Cove. Okay. Nice. How many do you have next to you? Put save, maximum locations. I never fixed my predictor since last stream. That said, I haven't been home since my last stream, really. Volcano, floor 1. Just that one. How accurate was I? Did I miss any lines? Okay, upload map. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Yeah, I'll turn it on so you can see. Crate, crate, no crate. And as soon as there was a no crate, that is when the walnut appeared. I've got a bug in my code that I need to fix. Okay, I can get through. I can hit the buttons and get through. I missed some lines. What did I miss? Honestly, there's a lot of sprites here. We're just gonna leave this day alone. We'll go lock in our golden coconut. I've got to run around to get 2 buttons while avoiding all those sprites. And then if I can't make any more progress, I've got to come back running and fight all those sprites again. Oh, tisk tisk. Night Dragon. All the best with your bug fixing tomorrow. Couple of the Joey lines. You sure he only says me too or me either? Or me neither? There's no other coconut trees around here, is there? I got this tree, this bush. I didn't get that bush. Can't go that way across the bridge. Can't place furniture on the bridge. Okay, we'll lock this day in. At some point, I need to go purchase another. Welcome back to the farm. Oh, I need to be taking pictures of the... Dang it. I need to be taking pictures of the island farm. I've slept a few days. We've missed some expansion. I'm going to load up Smappy and... Yeah, I need to do housekeeping. On Smappy, I'm going to load the previous day and take a screenshot from there. Maximum perfection. Saves. Today is day predictor crashed. Yeah, we have a witch seed. That is not something I'm going to fight you on. 540. I've missed like 3 days worth of screenshots. Not rainy. I've done that before. I've dropped a phone onto Knife Wife's face while I was actively reading. I fell asleep while I was reading. I was holding it above our head. Fell asleep and it dropped down on my hand. I think she was falling asleep too. Woke up. Oops. Okay, Ginger Island. And then there. Back to there. Screenshots. Both of those come in there. Then we go to saves. And then I restore today place. Alright, cool. You go back to title and minimize. You go back to maximum perfection. Bit of safety. Alright, cool. Whew. Microwave! Welcome back into the Bay Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote. You reseed your ad reviewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the half a year of support. Time flies, that it does. Oof. Okay. Oh, melon's grown. It's yet to rain on the island. Hello, frog. Who dares to enter my nest? Ah, a humble farmer come to cultivate my lands. How fortunate. Does he no longer have his accent? Oh, how the rains have blessed me. Group. You see, my fields once teemed with fresh fruit and vegetables. But I have grown old, and without the vigor of youth, my fields have turned to worthless dust. What would I give to feast my eyes upon that banquet of delights once more? That's where you come in. You must grow for me that sweet delight which is both pink and juicy. Do not pluck it from the earth. I wish to see it in its natural state. Okay. You must grow for me that sweet delight which is both pink and juicy. Do not pluck it from the earth. I wish to see it in its natural state. Ah, you have something to show me? Yes. It took away my furniture. My glorious mouldy couches and plastic lawn chairs are gone. Yes, this is it. It's bringing me back to the old days, sunny days, when things were sweeter. And he's standing on stone. Oh, I wish I could take a big juicy bite, but I won't. Go on. You can have it. I'm just going to pickaxe it. Yes, I'm very pleased. Here, this is for you. I wish to see the young yellow thing which tickles the skin and waves in the wind. I have something to show me. Narration. What? That's a weed and a twig. You're looking at a weed and a twig, and I'm standing on the melon. Yes, this is it. It reminds me of an old girlfriend. Yeah, I'm not making a joke. Look here, I could tickle you with this. Please don't. Thank you. But yes, I am very pleased. Here, this is for you. Sweet. We now have enough walnuts to open a resort. I was sitting down here for some reason. I thought the parrot was down there. Brain farted. Resort. Build resort. Yes. Boom! Resort open. Yeah, people can come. I'm not going to stop them. And we are through here. Now this here is XP. Bring the hoe with you. Fishing out of there is XP, which we'll avoid for now. But I probably will get all of the fishing nuts. Ooh, nice answer. Okay, grab all these. I know where the hoe is. Do you know where the hoe is? I can't get it today. It's currently being upgraded. It's at Clint's. And today is a festival. And I can't get into Clint's. I could go to the festival. Get a price ticket. Nah. Okay. Let's go check the volcano today. It is pretty much the only soundtrack I have going on stream. Yeah, and I'm not sick of it yet. You going to the Symphony of Seasons, Victim? You got one near your... wherever you are? I could do that, but I want to save up for the trader. Ow. Rude. Okay. Volcano, floor 1. And I want walnut. Upload map. Actually, I can just tick use uploaded map. Are there any crates? This is one of the new layouts. I don't know if I can get through in this day. There's the exit. Going back from the exit. Oh, stop it. Can I get through there? I'm going to say that I can't get through on this day. Ow. If I break any of the rocks there, I get XP. You can't play Stage anymore, running 16-year-old Mac and new update obsolete you. Oh, that's a shame. I take it you don't have a phone that can run on? We will sleep. We could do pirates. Not today. There's not 2 pirates today. Yeah, fair enough. Raining. Oh. Big block day. Okay, we need to wait for things to open. Let's go wait outside of Clint's place. Do some seed makering then. Then we'll come back with the hoe, go get what we need from the east, do the flute block at the same time, and then go and return the hoe to upgrade again. Oh, Gembeard as well. First rainy day on Ginger Island. How much do I need for you? 10. I'll be back. No, that's not the first one. I went too far. It's supposed to be down here. Well, I did use up my only aquamarine previously. I need to find a day that has topaz. 4-5. Give me a second. Alright, where are we going? We're going to wait outside of Clint's. Yeah, it's snowing here. Oh, I'm not dressed for this weather. What do you want over here? No, no. Can't complete any of those effectively. Okay, locations, town, seed maker. 800. Oh, excuse me. And seeds. Really hard to tell with a different tile set. I want... Yeah. We go... like that. Ah, yeah, all I'm doing is putting these in. I don't have to move it around. Yeah, I'm happy for people to use anagram solvers. Alright, Clint, thank you for the steel hoe. And then you can crack this for me. Thank you. I'll be back to upgrade it later. The crawling skin disease. Cool. What's your cracked amphora nightmare, victim? Alright, let's go get ourselves some more nuts. I'll grab this one. I have never done an animation cancel with an upgraded hoe ordering can before. I do not know the timing. Okay. Boom. Bye. One flute block. And I didn't have to craft it. Okay, in here I want to grab that. That lets me run up here. There's nothing else that I need to do. There's the island shortcut. There's the bridge and the volcano shortcut. Would be good to have the volcano shortcut because it lets me get out of the volcano if I can't get any further. I believe that only costs 5, and I can get 3 more nuts with the pirates very soon. And this lets the banana start growing. Because we've now got ourselves a banana sapling. Yay! Hey, look, a mahogany seed. Do I plant this here or in the greenhouse? I think I want to go home and plant it in the greenhouse. Once we're done with the island, we're sleeping on the mainland. Because that's where our Junimo hut will be. And we can grow all our trees in the greenhouse. It's going to be fully grown in spring. Honestly, it doesn't matter where. Victim says here, do we have any other opinions? Greenhouse because debris? Well, if we plant on the grass, the debris won't make it there. The debris won't ever spread up here. I can plant it here. When it's ready, I can grab it and go to the monkey, but I don't know if I'll see it here easily. But then again, if it's in the greenhouse, I won't see it either. It's going here. It can't go there. And it can't go there either. Greenhouse it is. I need 10 bananas for the island obelisk. Once we're done with waivers. Plant it in a ginger spot. How do you propose I get the ginger up? 7 XP. That got changed with the twigs and the artifact spots. I might be able to blow the ginger out of the water. Water's not in the water. Out of the ground. Not paying attention to where I was going. I did the slow way. Oh well. Could move the greenhouse. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's a mahogany seed. Got a few mahogany trees still growing. Or it might be. It will be here. Anyway, I've got a Hodogo upgrade. How about I look at the screen and actually run across the screen's transition. Sweet. In 9 days, I get a good topaz spot on floor 5 in the mines. Alright. Raining, so no pirates today. When is the night market? And the 15th, 16th, 17th, isn't it? 15th, 16th, 17th, and the garlic seeds is on the 15th, which is a non-pirate day. Let me just see if by chance we get garlic seeds from the cart on the 16th. Nope, we don't. We get pancakes. Okay, we'll sleep. I don't think I did my housekeeping this morning. I did not do my housekeeping this morning. 541. Alright, Smappy, you're up. Alright. Good day. Let's just... First thing I need... Get rid of that. Housekeeping. Do we check the... Let's go check the volcano. We'll wait for pirates today. Because we need like 5 full days of seed makering, so let's wait for pirates. I'll need to have another look soon as to what nuts we have available to get. Should probably sort my inventory out. All the things I don't need away. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, we want an easy way through. And nuts in crates. Okay, there's a chest. Might be worth having a look in. Can easily get to that. No crates. But we can get to the door. So this is a good to go through. A soul sapper ring. Gain a little bit of energy every time you slay a monster. Useless. Ah, I need to use some water here. Yeah, dodged it all. Surprising. Okay, no crates on this floor. Must be a bad luck day. Yeah, it is. It looks like I can get through. Yeah, I can get through. This way, let me through. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh. I'll just do a search off to the side. Iron ore in that crate you can see there. 2 hardwood and another one. And a blocked off exit. Blocked. Yeah, completely blocked off. I can't get up there. We're done with the volcano this day. Ow. Ow. Don't slay me. I didn't say please. Ow. It's a shame that the magma sprites don't break things open like the dust sprites do. Okay, we go wait for pirates now. Run! Do you want a soul sapper ring? Here, take it. Locations, island. I don't have an island. I go southeast. Yeah, there we go. Seed maker, 10th of winter, 900. Seeds 3. I don't have a seed maker on me. Weeds. I'll be back later for more secret notes. I think over the season transition it will explode. Okay, now we just nurse this. Town encountered around Iran. That was the one I saw the answer. You already got it. Yeah, someone ship it. Our ancient fruit production is gearing up. Exciting times ahead. Once we hit spring, it is all on. Do some people deep guild it? 3-4S-A. Spa. What else could the first bit be? Scar? Do some people... It's not a hidden one. C. Completely disregarded the vowels. So where does Lily come from? Never heard of gilding the lily. But if that's a thing, yeah, well, that's a thing. Some people are called Lily. That is correct. It's really tempting me. I think I will grab the fishing nuts. Hopefully that is still seeded. Yeah, we are almost combined to have 1,000. So with the layout that I'm going for the Genimo huts, so it's not all of the spaces. I'm not covering every single space for Genimo hut. I'm just putting 8 iridium sprinklers around it. So that is 192 ancient seeds I need per Genimo hut. At the moment, I have 3 huts built, and I have the starfruit for 3 more. I've definitely got 3 built. I think I've still got 27 starfruit. So I'm going to build the rest before the end of winter. I forgot to go and get the other iridium sprinkler. So I need enough fruit to cover the sprinklers I've currently got. I need to go do a count on the sprinkler. Need different. Oops. Oh well. When do the pirates arrive? 7. Yeah, it's going to be based on how many iridium sprinklers I got. But if I've got enough iridium sprinklers for the 6 huts, for the 6 times 192, that is 1152. So I need another 400. 430. Might be here on the wrong day. Pirate. No, Pirate Cove. After 8. Good to know. Well, it's after 8. Let's go do some darts. Okay, for a game of darts, you got 20 darts to score exactly 301 points. Fine. Great time for an ad break in 5 minutes. Okay. I missed that one. Oh, I might have missed that one. No, got it. Nice. Oh, I missed that one too. Yikes. Okay. Whatever. Got that one. And then it's a simple 1. I won! Night throws! Yay! Well, sink me. That's some good throwing. I don't know why it sounds like that. Let go too early for that one. Perfect. Perfect. No. Gonna miss that one. Oh! Fluked it. Got it. Oh, really? $26 double 13. Where's 13? There. Wow, sink me. That's some good throwing. Here's a little something for you. Oh, sink me. I'm rushing it too much. Just relax. Let the figure eight happen. Alright, 21, 777. Alright. What does dalliance mean? Looting, probably. Well, sink me, that's some good throwing. Here's a little something for you. Dancing, he's a little stupid. Looks like he's dancing. Yeah, this is a flirtation. Cool. Alright, that is all the nuts in here, I believe. Well dressed pirate. Yarr! Not convincing, huh? To tell you the truth, I don't really want to be a pirate. I'd rather grow palms. Unfortunately, there's no money in the palm business. You're not going to sell me any? Nope, okay. Oh, got my seed maker. Let's go home. I reckon we sleep till Monday. Let's go do a walnut count. "76 out of 100. We need 24 more. What do we have? Gembirds, monkey, garlic. That's 13. Brings us up to 89. We need 11 more after that. We can do 5 from fishing, 5 from stones. 1 from the pond. We don't need to continue on with the volcano. We could just take some, we could spend some XP. This is what we're planning on. We're planning on spending some XP anyway. Oh, backclicked. We can comfortably get the walnuts that we need. Just sort of my inventory. It's disgraceful. I've got fridges. Let's use them. I could put those in there if I wanted to. I need coconuts eventually for the desert obelisk. Alright, lock the day in. My gold hole is ready. I'm gonna have to call it soon. Let's go check out the volcano. I reckon we still try to get the nuts out of the crates. I'll take the seed maker with me and the iridium bars. The bar's old bar. Old bar. Well, I do this. Alright, a volcano, what do you have for me today? A block. Just blocked right away. Okay, I get the hint. Six. Save that for the shortcut. It could be that bar, it could be a rod of metal, could be blocking, could be a place to get drinks. It's Friday that Clint disappears from the shop, isn't it? Yay! Not good enough. Upgraded again. Why am I still going back to the island? Check the volcano. Still need topaz. I'll get it at some point. Is the first bar supposed to be capitalized? It is. All right. Or today is a Squidfest. Today is a sprinkler day. Go purchase one from Crevice. Yeah, it could be musical as well. This is a very happy chest. Let me in. Oh look, I've caught 0 squid. That is not going to change. Old legal term, which makes sense because this book is from 1990. No, no, no. No. Oh! What was Elliot? What was that? Elliot! You ran through me just to destroy my seed maker. I let my guard down. Ah, and then slingshot. I don't have time for that. Someone clip it. Elliot destroyed my seed maker. That's above. I was guarding the seed maker as well. He ran through me and then immediately walked out to destroy it. found a spot to look out, but he wasn't content with it. Okay, we are putting this here. Now, Elliot, we've got a score to settle. Where are ya? Come out if you dare. Thank you, Mount. You. This is for yesterday. This is for the alternate universe. No, this is for the alternate universe. Yeah. Sorry, well, you go. Imagine if that went sploosh. I wasn't littering the beach, I was littering the dock. Grab the rest of the sprinklers at home. Heal. Keep that. Alright, that's that day. Alright, I think I need to call it. It is just before 11, but I've got a big day ahead tomorrow. And I need to go sleep. Just take a screenshot of the house. Let's check out the slideshow of the island. So we want weeds to spread and take over everything. And they do it very slowly. So that was a season transition over to winter. I missed a few days, must be between these two. Yes, I know it is small. Not a lot of that. Cool. Took over twig. If we wait long enough, the weeds will just take over everything. Without me needing to do anything. That's it. Ever so slowly. And once they're built up, we'll go massacre them all for the journal scraps. Oh, the playlist just finished. Alright. That's a stream. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll look to edit the crow information from the beginning of the stream, but that won't be, I won't be looking at editing that for a week. I won't be around my computer. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Stardew Valley gameplay. Looks like someone's taking a break on words on stream. Looks like a modded 999 challenge. Telly, please. You go raid Telly. Seeing if there's any other challenges going. I think we'll go raid Telly. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alright. So I won't be back on... I need to click that button. Alright, I won't be back on Wednesday. I'll be back on the following Wednesday. So no stream Wednesday, no stream Monday. Back on Wednesday. Continuing on. We are very close to entering this nut room. We are very close to just grinding out the money. It's awesome. Alright. I'm off to bed. Have a good few days of missing my stream. Thanks for the subs, for the follows, and we'll see you when I'm back. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And yeah, have fun over at It's Telly Plays. I'm just going to click this button. Good night.